What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Dermy Wormy. I'm coming at you with a real quick video. Before we get in, and yes, this is a bounding article that we're going to be going over because I did not see the story hop up. I'm just seeing it now, and it's happened 3 days ago for you, 2 days ago for me. I don't follow a lot of American anime voice actors. As much as I love anime, I just like so many of the voice actors personally. I think they're awful human beings. There's two of them that I like. That's Amanda Miller, because I think she's funny and she's also based, and Vic Mignogna. In fact, I need to figure out where I put it. I have a Vic Mignogna autograph from Anime Matsuri this past time. I'm going to be going again to Anime Matsuri, mainly because of the geeks and gamers, stuff like that. But also because I really like Vic Mignogna. So, because of all that, I think the majority of voice actors in America are crap. There's some anime that I will watch that are dubbed. Majority of the time, I'm watching subs. And there's a reason for that. Even though it's so much easier to just watch the dub, I don't like the dub I don't like dub actors so much. And it's because of things like this. Western voice actors accuse Crunchyroll of bigotry for casting white actress as Saluda in English dub of Mobile Suit Gundam, The Witch from Mercury. So, Witch of Mercury is getting a dub, finally. Good! The anime was fantastic. Saluda is a very interesting character, and I loved Witch of Mercury. I don't think it's the greatest Gundam ever, but I do believe it will help get a younger audience involved into Gundam. I did a whole stream about it with Adam, my buddy Adam, the Renaissance Nerd. Fantastic dude. Go check him out. Go check out that stream. We talked for an hour and a half about Witch of Mercury, and we still had to bite our tongues because we couldn't go into too much spoilers. We had a debate about the final word said in Witch of Mercury. I play Gundam on this channel. I do reviews for Gundam G, even though they don't get very many views. Okay? I love Gundam. For crying out loud, I have my master right here. I have a burning Gundam or God Gundam, depending on what you want to call it. I have Gunpla over here. I have a Double O over here that I'm putting together. Oh, Double O Riser. And I thought Witch of Mercury was really good for what it needed to be. Great take. So on and so forth. And one of my... actually, Saluda here. Weird name, I know. She's our main character. She is from Mercury. She is a Mercurian. It is the Boonsticks, and she just has darker skin compared to everybody else. I do not see her as... Technically, she's Japanese, but when I see her as a girl who's just in the sun all day. Who's worked hard. That's how I view her. So to hear them complaining that they cast Jill Harris, who, mind you, I know barely anything about, and I don't want to know anything about them, as Saluda, grinds my gears. Plus, it's on Crunchyroll. Go find another version. Okay, just find another way to do it. Charlotte Pudding in One Piece, and then the other actress for, and I can never remember her name, Minoria Rembray. Okay, so, but we're talking about Saluda here. Saluda, when I see Saluda, what do I think about Saluda? I see a girl who, even though she's from Mercury, and mind you, the story is pretty good, even with a kind of... They make fun of wokeness and stuff like that. They do fun things. They jab at it. But Saluda is a innocent, charming young girl who, when you look at her, she does not look she doesn't look different. She doesn't look like a different race or anything like that. She's supposed to be Japanese. There's only one other character that, well, no, there's two other characters that you could argue. At least one of them is definitively a different race. The other one, questionable if he is Indian or not. And from India, Indian. Well, three. Never mind. But this continues a weird trend that we're seeing. And it's a trend that is also plaguing Velma, for instance. Velma, the cast has to look, even though it's animated, everybody has to look like the voice actor. Why? Because it's bigotry if you don't. But let's get into these tweets, shall we? From Nashi Tashara. I don't know who this person is, and I don't think I want to know, but let's get into this. It pains me to write this on a day that should be filled with nothing but celebration and admiration toward my peers. To feel as though there is a corporate flyer with a risk assessment eval stating how much one can get away with before receiving an inordinate amount of backlash. I don't like this. We can sit here and argue the merits of right for the role versus autocast because of ethnicity, but let's also not pretend that the quality provided by minority actors is less than the quality of their peers. Inclusion gives us the ability to tell the story of our backgrounds. What? No, real quick. He's complaining about Saluda. He's not complaining about... I'm going to have to read her name. Because I call her White Hair Girl. Because it's so... Until I hear her name said, I'm not going to be able to get it. Miorini. Yeah, Miorini. Our other main character. Why is he complaining about her? Because technically these are both Japanese characters. I wonder... Is he just racist? Because all I see is a tan. Even if it is a cookie cutter project where race ultimately could be neglected, characters coding still exists. What coding? What are you seeing that I'm not seeing? Oh, you're a racist. That's it. Therefore, bringing forth racial relatability to minority consumers, unfortunately, the more obscure the minority, the easier it is to sweep under the rug. Sad but true. I have a duty to my peers to use my platform to speak for those whose voices go unheard. May there come a day where the ambiguous nature of remote recording allowance is foreign and opportunity are provided to actors and directors alike to make best possible projects. What? I really see this as nothing more than racist. You're complaining about Saluda, who, by all accounts, is Japanese. Same with, technically, I always want to go here, but Miorini. I'm probably still butchering that. They're Japanese, technically, but they live in space. Saluda's from Mercury, and is a Mercurian. They call her a bumpkin. When I look at her, I see a hard-working Japanese girl. I see actually, when you look at them, it kind of is the difference for how Japan sees their world. This Miorini grew up rich, wealthy, and the way they see the rich and the wealthy is more pale. Okay? If you're more pale, you're in a higher status. Saluda grew up in the boonies. They specifically call it the boonies. Working hard. She's a clam out of, well, a fish out of water. She is different than everybody else. She's very more wholesome and enjoyable, and you just want to pluck her up, put her on a shelf, and tell her that the world's going to be perfect, filled with sunshines and rainbows, when in reality it's not. But I view her as a girl who's been working in the fields all day. And no, don't take that as racist. I'm talking literally about how Japan sees them. Okay? If you work outside, if you're a hard worker, the lesser status. This is how Japan sees everything. That's why their story is so unique, because it's so different. They are literally different people, but they become bestest of friends. So I don't know what you're seeing there, but as I'm going on, this gets worse. It's very disappointing that despite all the resources publicly available to find diverse talent, minority voice actors still can't have the opportunity to represent themselves for a extremely rare, groundbreaking minority lead in anime. Especially a mean queer lead. She's not gay! They specifically say she's not gay in the show! Oh my freaking... Okay. Because I'm also reacting to this article. Big plot point. Spoilers. One of the main points is, yes, Soluta and Miorini are engaged. Why? Because the top fighter at their school that they go to is being betrothed to the leader of this massive thing. When Soluta finds out by accident after beating the top fighter and getting the rights to do this, she freaks out. They don't want to marry each other. They're just best friends. In fact, Soluta has two guys that she is more... Well, one guy is actually chasing after her, and I do think she's going to get with him. She likes a dude. This is not le gay. And she's still Japanese. These are both Japanese girls. So I'm starting to think these people are just racist. Pretty lame that Crunchyroll's strong preference for local talent affects authentic representation in a major role, casting a wide pool of the biggest anime show of the year and not a mean queer lead in a major franchise says a lot. Do you even know this character? No, you don't even watch the shows. She is not gay. She is Japanese. So you guys are blatantly racist right now for mistaking a tan for another race altogether. I am besides myself because I really like this show. I'm going to come over here real quick. I'm already looking at possible Gunpla. I'll freaking pull one in from overseas if I have to. But here's the list of the characters, okay? Here's Minoria. Here's technically one of the main dudes. Here's another main dude. Here's a dude who I could argue might be Indian. Again, from India. This makes sense. I do not see anything different here. She's darker. She's from the Boon Six. She's from the backwaters. She would have to, if you're putting this on Japanese society, that would mean she would live in more rural town, more farming, lesser equipped, yet she's still relatively well off. This is your main character. These two technically are betrothed, but she was originally betrothed to him. And now he's kind of wanting to get with her. He literally proposes to Soluta. And Soluta has eyes for this dude. For crying out loud. Come over here. More characters. Japanese. Except for maybe him. But even then, I don't know. He still could be Japanese. This show is freaking amazing. And the fact that they're complaining about it, they don't know the basic plot. They literally are just going off of what... They're going off of what was shown in the trailer. And what was shown in the trailer was actually making fun and kind of poking and prodding. The whole plot is to poke and prod at the idea of, hey, they're like gay. But in reality, they're not. They blatantly say they're not, so you don't even know the show. Oh. This is why I don't follow American voice actors anymore. This is why I don't like listening to them. Because they freak out, and they obviously don't know these characters, and this is just proving how racist and kind of homophobic they are for force, and kind of stupid, because they're forcing this on us. They're forcing the idea that Saluda is not Japanese, and they think she's actually gay when in reality she's not. But that's all I have for now, guys. Hope you liked the video. Please, if you do, smash that like button. Subscribe to this channel. I am trying hard, doing what I can. I love everybody that subscribes. You're amazing. I have made it to that the 4,000 watch hours. I passed that. But I got to keep grinding. Got to keep going. And share it out with your friends, because sharing really does help. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.